Millions of Americans still feel the devastating effects of the foreclosure crisis, but today we got word of a massive settlement that really could ease the pain for homeowners in more than 40 states. The nation's 5 largest mortgage lenders, all on the screen here, have agreed to spend some $17 billion in relief for Americans who owe more money than their homes are actually worth. Those companies will also hand out checks worth about $2,000 each to people who lost their homes in a foreclosure. This comes after some bad lending practices came to light, including what we all now know as robo-signing, a system under which banks approved certain loans without even going through the proper verification. But a few states have not yet signed on to the settlement, states including New York, California, and Nevada. The Attorney General in Nevada says the homeowners there deserve a better deal. Dani Babb is here now. She's the founder and CEO of advisory firm The Babb Group. Dani's also a professor of economics at American Military University. How good is this thing?
It's great if you're a bank.
Only for banks, right?
Only for banks. We haven't even gone through the investigative process yet to know to what degree and what scope this problem really exists. Not to mention to determine what the actual loss is to individuals who potentially could have been hurt by scandalous or fraudulent activity.
If people want to take advantage of this in one way or another, what are they supposed to do? With whom are they supposed to speak or write or whatever?
Well, if this actually becomes legislation and a federal judge signs off on it, they would have to contact their bank directly. And I actually called Chase and Bank of America this morning and asked for information related to the refinance component of this, because there is supposed to be one for borrowers who are underwater, and they don't have details related to that yet. Basically, there's 11 million people today who have homes that are underwater in the country. Most of those are in California, which is one of the reasons California does not wants to get a better deal for their homeowners. And this is estimated to reach less than 10% of those, and that's a government number, which we know historically has been overinflated in terms of how far these programs really reach. And
California hasn't signed on. I would think that's a crucial state.
It's a crucial state. It actually drops the liability by the banks by about $6 billion if California just itself does not sign on.
$6 billion? $6
billion less, yes.
And Nevadans need this help as much as anybody. They're in the worst shape of all, aren't they?
They're in the worst shape in terms of a number of foreclosures, but Californians actually have the most number of loans that are underwater in the country. And most homeowners in California who are underwater are over by more than 40%. So even if they were to get a $20,000 principal reduction and the average is $100 grand, a lot of them are opting for short sales and saying there's no way I can recover.
Real quickly, big picture. It kind of feels like things are getting better. Are they, or not?
In the housing market, not so much. If you're a landlord, they're getting better. Rents are increasing. People are staying in their properties longer as a renter. But if you're a homeowner, nationwide, no, it's really not improving very much, unfortunately.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
That's all right. Seems better in Oxford. Dani Babb, nice to see you again.
As well. Thanks.